Kpụkọtanụ nso ụmụnne m, asị m kpụkọtanụ nso na okwu anyị ji wee bịa kịta dịkwa iche na nke anyị kwubugola ekwu. Ekenekwa ụmụ unu sunu nke onye chi nyezelu ọmụnwa bụ okwu egwu na moji egwu ọnkụl oje na GBOWAA ebe anyị na-ekwu ọ na-ada GBOWAA na Onitshaness. Unu na-anyụ na-afụ na onye mụ na ya na-abụrụ a strange face. Nwanne m gwana ọra na eze onye bụ
Onitsha ebe ichere anọ nchamụlụ m ekenekwa ụmụ unu kene ọra na eze na n'onu anyị. Afa m bụ COMRD Victor Chukwuebuka MBANEFO.
Victor, nwere ife bụ of a great concern to me and enjoy Sika so that we can talk about it.
Okay.
We are talking about the African setting, the black man.
Okay.
How we ka anyị si wee dabunye n'ime extravagance in our social life. Because if watch our contemporaries in the Asian world, in the European continent, you see they have found a different approach to social lives, found a different approach to extravagance. So we need to know ka malo, because now onye male ebe no we daba, or male ebe ogesi we bido we kunibe. So kedu ebe the black man, the African, kedu ebe onye Igbo, kedu ebe onye Onitsha no we danya in what we call social life and the extravagances and the frivolities that come with it.
Thank you very much for throwing this question on me. First of all, permit us to define the word extravagant.
Okay.
Yeah, extravagant is a spending on things that matters to you, but they are not important to the society and to the economic growth of your community.
Okay.
That is extravagance. So, Abia normal in our community, let me start from our community, our kingdom, Onitsha.
Okay.
Someone wrote the other time, and I quote, is Onitsha the central point of extravagant spending? I think a lot of people ranked this speaks, talks about it. In fact, the king started. After that publication, the king now imposed a 1 million naira on anybody that wants to take a title.
Okay.
Yeah. To get it right. Because to him, he's an intellectual man. He understands waste and production.
Okay.
So that is why when he listened and seek advice from his Obi in council, they now arrived on imposing that 1 million naira
as a development
levy. Exactly. Because by looking at it, the question we should ask ourselves as indigenous is Onitsha developing? With Ayawatam, go to Obendida. For the past 25 years, 30 years, Obendida still remains the same way it is.
Which is not a
Go to Iyawo, it still remains the way it is.
Not man the neighbor on Iyawo. Okay.
Go to Oboabo, known now as Oboabo town.
Yes.
Do you have infrastructures in Oboabo that makes it Oboabo town? What do we have? I think that what we beacon on is what our forefather left behind, and it stops there. Aremo Opa Biaseka Jidelo Onitsha where tear all the villages and all the streets.
Back opposite.
And since then we have gotten a lot of opportunities, wasted opportunities, because our people, when you talked about intellectuals, administrators, leaders all over the world, Onitsha people are involved. Okay, look at Onitsha per se, that we can boast of a unique and a well-standard community health care. In in a month. Do you know that? But there are steps that can be taken to curtail the number of deaths we witness in Onitsha.
Okay. Comrade, this issue that you just mentioned, I'm going to stick my mind on something. I feel a thing of concern to our society. If you get a food there, you just take all and the world will be regardless. Now, secondly, generally, that 1 million and water, do you think that it has been used for the right purpose? Has any result on that?
I'm not a member of being council.
Okay.
I'm not a member of a management team or committee that oversees about the fund. But to me, from my calculation, I think Onitsha have gotten up to 300 to 400 million. Yeah, from my calculation.
Okay.
And I think that Obi of Onitsha and his team, which is led by Ezen Nyonye as the chairman or the chairman of the committee on development, I think they might be cooking something huge that in no distance than Onitsha will witness, because even if Imobi occurs, you will see some development that is going on there. No one knows yet what
they are cooking.
What they are cooking exactly. Let's believe they are cooking something.
Now, in my giving you is that I've traveled around and it's in our neighboring towns. Passing about a civic center. It's in our neighboring towns. I see in Ifa welfare, non-deal will be fellow welfare. To the extent that even in neighboring towns, you see them building their own markets. Example, can they are doing it with their money and all the community. But all the so bad or so that they now on the channel. If not the community choose your project, I don't know what would have happened to Imobio was. So now you see that as a people, we have not even rallied our resources to improve our own self. If I in a table, government in Emero, and Saka. Yet we are spending money on frivolities, on extravagancies. Okay? So, Nkabolo, Onitsha, of which that by God's grace, with the help of Abogidi and his team, we will summon those things. Before you strength extravagantly, onwe ivi ga-emela ụmụnna anyị ka ọ wee balaba na ọ bụrụ ịkwaba gbuo elu fefi nyefa mmanya falasi afada jali naba